Welcome back again for the first time in a while to the Asylum with Harley and Joker. I am Queen Harley, as always joined by, well, the missing King Joker,
King
wherever
Joker
he.
had to drain his royal balls. Thank you.
Well, we are live and they don't need to know that one.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
And tonight we have Remington from Nerd Talk Podcast
Hey, how's
with
it going,
us,
everybody?
and we've got Dean from Family Plot with us.
Hey, you got a good show, Remington. I didn't recognize your voice.
Thank you.
Okay, well, tonight we are doing our Flickster's 2019 fantasy movie bracket. This will probably be
Flickster.
the whatever it
Flicksters.
is. Okay, whatever.
Flickchart. Don't insult the sources.
But this will probably be the only part of this. We have more parts to it, but this is probably the only part we're gonna do of this one
No.
because it was hard to find guests for it.
Somewhere down the road we have a dedicated team of people who want to join every time. Somewhere I made a
Besides
lot more.
Dean's our only dedicated one right now.
I made a lot more choices, so there's a shitload of choices now, and people actually get to choose this time instead of what we are choosing. So, maybe something better will get picked.
Yes, we have a lot of good choices for y'all to pick this time. Okay, well, I'm going to pass the reins over to King Joker and let him get the show rolling.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I can pass Ranger already. All right, well, fuck. Let me get my... Where is it? I don't have it. Oh, there it is. Let me get my letterbox open so I have my reviews because I'm awesome. And my reviews are all documented on the internet for everybody to enjoy. Actually, I get a lot of likes on them. It's pretty amazing. But that's right, folks. Flickchart's 2019 fantasy movies bracket. I'm not gonna say they're all bad. There's some good choices. There's some good movies in here.
There was.
There were some surprise movies. And if you're
How long ago did we actually watch a lot of these?
My 1-year-old was about 3-4 months when I watched most of them. So yeah, that tells you something. But yeah. So but there's also some shit in this. So that's the fun of this. Is we get to talk about the shit, and we get to talk about the good ones and rave about them, which is always fun. And I'm excited for all the brackets to come.
Bonjour, mon ami.
Well, we're glad you like
in
it.
The chat.
Croissant. What? I heard French. But yeah.
And I took 4 years of high school French. I almost never get to use it.
There's the list. Okay. Cool. All right. And everybody on here has been on a bracket for this, and they know how this works. And I don't release these, so I don't give a shit about time. Wait a minute. Do you have them in order, Harley? Of course you do.
Do I? No, that's your job.
It's always the man's job. It's always the man's job. But Dean gets to go first. And it's going to be the lowest ranked movie from 2019. Number 131 ranked, and I agree with this, The Pilgrim's Progress versus number 64 ranked Inhuman Kiss.
Okay, I'm going to say right now, most of the movies on this list are crap.
Yeah.
But if you're going to make me choose between these two, I'm going to go with Inhuman Kiss. At least it didn't offend me just by being what it was.
I agree. Yeah, I'll get to when it gets my turn. Harley, which way you want to go?
Inhuman Kiss. You didn't
Well,
move
actually,
them.
let's. I don't remember I remember Pilgrim's Progress. Oh yeah, I watched Pilgrim's Progress on April 27th of this year. So literally 8 months ago. I gave it 3 stars. It was a decent movie. The book is famous. It's a decent movie. Acting could have been better, but the animation was it held up at least. And I like all the metaphors, but Inhuman Kiss though, I gave 3.5 stars. I thought it was a really good adaptation of a classic Legend of the East that I've heard on a lot of podcasts, and the creature design was pretty fucking cool. So if there was a dub version of it, I would have enjoyed it more. But other than that, I gotta give it a Inhuman Kiss by half a star.
Hello, Nutty and Nuttier.
I'm surprised there wasn't a dub version, being how popular it ended up being. Getting nominated for Best Picture.
I never heard of it until I had to watch it for this podcast, and I enjoyed it. It's based on a classic Japanese folk tale that I've heard 1,000 times, but it just I don't know. It was okay. There's a second one out there I want to watch that's now available for free on streaming, but I just haven't had a chance to watch it yet. Remy,
It
Inhuman Kiss.
looks like there's a lot of heart put into the Inhuman Kiss. Looks like someone put a lot of work into it. And again, it was nominated for Best Picture that year for their international award. So I mean that says something. So I'm gonna go with Inhuman Kiss.
And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Pilgrim's Progress would have been freaking amazing if it was another religious undertone. The religious undertone killed that movie. But I get that's what it is. That's a book about religion. I get that, but the religion undertone. I mean, it would have been a good adventure movie if it wasn't for that. But I did like the metaphors. They were pretty cool. They were right on point.
I mean, that's kind of like saying like you didn't like that DreamWorks movie. What's the DreamWorks movie that's got religious undertones there?
The Book of David's coming out from.
Book of David too.
I don't know. Oh, Prince of Egypt.
Prince of Egypt, yeah.
But was that DreamWorks? Like the Prince of Egypt is a classic, though. But
it's got religious undertones as well,
Well, yeah, but it's I mean, it's all folklore. It's all folklore at the end of the day, I guess. It's more on the
present day. I know what you're saying. I was just trying to give it some points.
I get it. It's all good. Which means Harley starts out the next one. Oh, and this one should be fucking easy, even though the one that's going to win is a shit.
Well, that's movie. Nice to know, Timmy. Go fix it and blocked.
Fucking asylum people, I swear to God.
They make the voices for that, Timmy.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you should see a doctor.
There's creams
for that. On Amazon, $10.
There's creams for that. But Harley, your matchup is going to be number 130 ranked Jurassic Thunder versus number 63 ranked Labyrinth of Cinema.
It's been a while since I've watched these. I'm going to go with Jurassic Thunder just because I like the name of that one.
Yes. Well, I gave Jurassic Thunder 2 stars, and I literally watched it on June 29th. I'm going to give it 2 stars. It was one of the stupidest movies I've ever seen. They literally have a dinosaur with machine guns on shoulders in it. And they did
dinosaurs.
And for all horrible animation dinosaurs, yes. And for all the liberals out there, they do a great job of making Trump look like a fool in that movie. Because they actually have a Trump in that movie. Because it's 2019, so it was right when he fucking was running for president the first time. So
what's funny about that is the effects look like something out of Super Sentai or Power Rangers,
Mm-hmm.
Go Power Rangers.
I mean, with a name like Jurassic Thunder, I expect something better, honestly. But here's the funny thing: I gave that 2 stars. I gave Labyrinth of Cinema 1 fucking star. I tried watching that movie for 40 minutes. I couldn't follow what the fuck was going on or what the hell the storyline was, and I was like, I'm done. I'm done. This is like a 3-hour movie. I'm not staying for another 2 hours of this. I'm so done. It makes no sense. So I'll get Jurassic Thunder, even though Jurassic Thunder is fucking horrible. Labyrinth of Cinema was like just horrible. I mean, at least Jurassic Thunder was somewhat entertaining and had storyline. I guess if that's what you got to judge movies by, that's sad. But Remington, which way you want to go?
I'm going with Jurassic Thunder just for the fact that it looks cheesy, but it looks like I'd have a good time watching it. I saw the trailer. It's real. It really looks entertaining. I like the effects. I like, the kind of cheesiness aspect to it. I feel like I can get along with the characters very well from what I've seen of it. I'm gonna go Jurassic Thunder.
Yeah, it is what it is. And I mean, like I said, for all the liberals out there, they'll get kicked out because of the way they do Trump. But Dean, which way you want to go?
I'm going to go with Jurassic Thunder. I didn't love the movie, but at least I could comprehend after an hour of cinema. I had to go and watch Labyrinth to rewire my brain properly. So, if your movie's called Labyrinth and David Bowie's not in it, please go F yourself. Thanks and goodbye. Jurassic. I will say I've seen movies that good before, but I usually had to watch them on Sci-Fi Channel.
I almost want to say it was one of those. I almost thought it was one of those Asylum Studio movies at first. Like that makes fun of like other like real movies. So I thought it was that at first, but it wasn't. And I was like, oh, this is something completely different. That's horrible. Great, but that means I start off the next one, and it's going to be Cats, the live action version. Well, the only Cats movie they ever did, based on the stage play, versus number one. That's number 129 ranked versus number 62 ranked Ni no Kuni. And I gave Cats 4 stars, and because I actually wanted to see that since it came out in theaters, because I never got to see the musical actually. It was like a live musical, but it kind of bored me. Like I thought it'd be so much better. Maybe it is better, like actually in New York City, like live.
No, it's not.
But it's a boring ass musical, and as my son said when we were watching it, do we really have to watch a furry convention?
Remember, Joker, they don't have buttholes. It's the butthole cut.
Well, see that I thought the Bob's Burgers thing the whole time, like drawing the buttholes on them. Like I thought that the whole time, the Bob's Burgers thing. But I gave that 4 stars. Ni no Kuni, which I am usually not an anime person by any means, but I actually gave that 4.5 fucking stars, and I gave it a like because it was really good animation, really good storyline, and it was really good acting with a decent English version. So I am gonna give my vote to Ni no Kuni because the idea that the kid in the wheelchair, which I read the review for that movie before I watched it, and the first review I read was, really? She gets in danger and she's calling for the kid in the wheelchair? Like, what's he going to do? But I was like, all right, the kid in the wheelchair is a hero in another alternate universe. That's fucking awesome. Like, that is a great storyline right there. So, I mean, I'm down for that all day. That's kind of like, I can't think of it right now, but that's kind of like the other show I used to watch. But Ni no Kuni gets my vote. It was actually it was one of the best animes on this list. So I'll go to that. But Remington, which way you want to go?
Well, I grew up on Cats, the VHS tape, when they used to have the musical on VHS tape. So I kind of have a soft spot for Cats. I'm gonna go with Cats. Even though they don't got buttholes, I'm invested. So, and it was a big deal for people who like the musical, which I did like the musical. So,
I mean, it's Rebel Wilson, and it's what's the name? Who plays Heimdall?
Oh, the black dude. I don't know.
Idris Elba.
There you go.
Idris Elba. Yeah, him in it and Rebel Wilson in it is why I wanted to watch it to begin with because I love both of them. But
I mean, I love Rebel Wilson. Period.
I mean, she was funny in the movie. She was funny in Cats. She was funny as the fat cat. But
okay, but she's funny at almost any movie that she's in. Anyways, it goes.
I know that's why I love her. But And now she's not fat and she's not funny anymore. But
No, she's still funny, even though she's not fat anymore. Thank you very much.
I don't think
She
I've seen
just
her in
can't
anything.
play Fat Amy.
But Dean, which way you want to go?
Not Cats. Cats. That movie was horrible. That movie
See,
was.
this is why we need a fifth person.
You know what I heard through that movie? The sound of sucking. That's what I heard through that
Big
entire
K
movie.
Show.
You want to know what?
Whoa, you saw that with Diddy?
Like?
Sorry, tasteless joke.
I don't think he even heard you.
And Harley, which way you want to go?
You need to get the coin flipper out.
Why you gotta even vote for Cats? Cats was horrible.
No, it wasn't. I mean, unless somebody in the audience wants to vote.
I'm sorry, but Cats was fucking horrible. I mean, just boring as shit.
It wasn't that bad. Come on.
I thought the music would be better, at least because it's a musical, but it was freaking horrible. But which way you want to go for heads or tails, Harley?
Let's go for some heads because I really could use some heads.
Oh fuck, Cats is moving. And you took out Nino Cooney. I am so gonna be taking that out on you the rest of the fucking bracket. I'm telling you.
You know, that's my purpose, is to annoy the piss out of you. So I'm accomplishing my goal.
You succeed at that purpose every fucking show somehow.
Yes, I do. We've been doing this for 3 years. I know what buttons to push.
I can't with Cats. At one point, Rebel Wilson is eating cockroaches with human faces. This actually happened in the movie and not some fever dream I had afterwards. No Cats. Bad Cats.
Yeah. Thank you, Dean.
Are you
Thank
sure
you.
You weren't too high when you watched it?
No, it happens.
I know it did.
It's horrible. But that means Remington gets to start the next matchup. And it's going to be number 128 ranked Demon Squad versus number 61 ranked Away.
Oh, that's a tough one here. That's 2019?
Right? Oh, it's all 2019, yeah.
Okay. Oh, well, Demon Squad looks good. I would take that. It looks like a really good movie, and it looks shot very well. It was riffed on by Mystery Science Theater 3000. So I mean, that's a good sign.
Is it a good sign though? Is it?
I mean, it got some press. I don't know. I'm gonna go with that.
Well, I mean, I hate to disappoint Remington, but you'll find out in a minute what I thought. But Dean, which way you want to go?
Demon Squad again. If it was 2 a.m. and I'm watching Sci-Fi Channel, I might sit through it.
And Harley?
Demon Squad.
Oh my God, I don't know how. Actually, I don't remember Away fully. I gotta look at what the hell it is again. But Demon Squad, I gave 3.5 stars. I literally watched it on May 24th. I want to like it, but I want to like it more. It's like a poor man's Constantine, I said, with okay acting and a no-name cast. Demon effects were okay, but not great. And Away, what's Away?
Is it like the Constantine animated movie or the Constantine live-action movie? There's a difference.
It's supposed to be live action. Yeah, it's a live action movie. So
no, I'm saying you said it's like Constantine. So I'm like, which Constantine?
Well, it's got like the storyline of Constantine, like the whole but it's supposed to be a whole team of people that kill demons and stuff. And it's just stupid. Like it was just horribly done.
Like a horror Ghostbusters.
Like there's a movie out there we watched for the Werewolf Bracket on my other show, Wolves of the Hood or something like that. It was Bloods and Crips, I think it's called. Freaking, it reminds me of that. It's just a horribly done movie that I could make in an alley with a camera. But Away, oh yeah, I remember what Away was now. Away was, I gave it 3 stars, so actually okay. I guess I would have went for Demon Squad. But Away, when I looked into Away, it was shot with a single camera. It was made by one person, animated by one freaking person, and the animation style is so unique and incredible. It's hard to believe one person could do that. And it was an interesting story. I mean, there was little to no storyline. It's basically a guy just riding a motorcycle through the woods and through all these other nature scenes. But it was decent. I mean, Demon Squad's a half a star better if I have to give it that. I don't want to, but well, moving on. Demon Squad wins with a sweep. Away should have got at least one vote, I think, but I'm not gonna give it. I stay true to my rankings.
How many of us are employed? All of us are. Thank you very much. Now go suck a dick.
And Big K Show, yeah, Wolves of the Hood sounds like a good movie, but it's not. I forget what it's called. It was the lowest rated movie in the werewolf bracket we did. But that means that Dean gets to start the next one, and it's going to be number 127 ranked Three Bears Christmas versus number 60 ranked Love, Death, and Robots Fish Night.
Dean's so high right now he doesn't even know.
Actually, no, I'm not. It's just a lot of these movies that you're having me rate is like sticking 2 plates of poop under my nose and asking me which smells the worst.
Love, Death, and Robots is actually a TV show, not a movie, technically. But
I guess Love, Death, and Robots. But boy, I can't see it making it past this round.
Actually, I can't either because I know what's coming against it, possibly. But and actually, that's one thing. That's one thing I will give this bracket is it finally made me watch all the Love, Death, and Robots 2 seasons that are out, and I fell in love with that show. That show is fucking incredible. I always wanted to watch it. I just never had time, and this made me watch it, and I was so fucking happy. I finally got a chance to see all those fucking amazing half-hour episodes, like Black Mirror but animated. It's fucking awesome. But Harley, which way you want to go?
I'm going with whatever's against Love, Death, and Robots because that's what I know you're going to probably vote for. Because you don't know that it was amazing.
You doesn't mean I didn't think the other thing was amazing. Oh, actually, you're gonna be fucking sorely disappointed.
I don't care.
But actually, yeah, because Three Bears Christmas. Oh, let me talk about. I watched this movie at the end of May. So in the beginning of summer, I watched a Christmas movie that was like an acid trip of a kid's Christmas movie once you get past the appearance of the characters because the bears look so fucking stupid. But once you get past how stupid the bears look, it's really entertaining. The movie's really fun and cute.
Yeah, but we watched these movies back in like
May 29th. I literally have a date.
No, I watched it before you though. So you sent them to us in like January.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because I knew we weren't getting to the same time soon. But Love, Death, and Robots Fish Night. It was really short, but the idea it was a really short episode, but the idea behind it was kind of epic. Like, what the hell was it? Oh, that's the one where it's the 2 salesmen stuck in the desert, and then like they get told to stay in their car at night, and then the one guy gets out of his car at night, and then at night like all these ghosts of animals and shit like long extinct come to life, and the one guy gets fucking destroyed. Like it was a fun fucking episode. It really was. It was a really fun episode of that show. But I freaking I gotta give it to Three Bears Christmas because it was slightly more entertaining and longer, and it was an actual movie, and it was cute. Like I mean, and I like the folklore behind it. The whole idea that animals and humans used to live together before.
Too much.
Shut up, woman. Before humans got nasty. But Remington, which way you want to go?
I'm gonna go with Love, Death, and Robots. I've seen a couple episodes of that. And like my brother said in the background, that show's pretty dope. So
it is.
Flip the coin.
It's gonna be a coin, obviously, but Love, Death, and Robots I actually really like. It's a really good show. Did they release a 3rd season of that, or am I mistaken? I feel like they didn't.
I think it was 4 volumes.
Oh, maybe there was more now that I didn't see, but it's been a while.
Yeah.
But heads or tails for Love, Death, and Robots, Remington?
Heads.
Boom. Somebody wants some head. Oh. We don't get what we want always.
I do.
Oh, Three Bears Christmas moves on, so I'm not complaining. I'm telling you, if it's like you took acid and watched a Christmas movie. That's really what that movie is like. But even my kids were watching it like, this is disturbing. But Harley gets to start the next one off, and it's going to be number 126 ranked Particles versus number 59 ranked DC Showcase Death.
DC Showcase Death.
Yeah. I couldn't watch Particles because Particles is not available anywhere. Anywhere. Which one of like 3 or 4 movies in this bracket that was not available anywhere. And I searched high and low for Particles and couldn't find it on YouTube, couldn't find it on any streaming service. So, all right, whatever. I won't watch it then. But the DC Showcase, which is DC Comics, they're always good. And the Death one, which is kind of weird, they did one for Death, but it was really well done. It made you kind of like tear up at the end of it. So, I'll give it to Death. Which way you want to go, Remington?
I'm gonna go with Death. DC, like you said, does a really good job with their stuff. They always put really good quality behind it, and you rarely ever have a miss with DC. So I'm gonna go with them.
I almost wish that Marvel would do the same thing on Disney Plus with like.
No, I'm good. Marvel could not do it.
Yeah, you would think with as much money that they have behind with Disney and Star Wars and stuff that they would put more money into Marvel, but they don't.
I mean, they should do these little short like animation like things about like second and third rate characters that are never going to be in a movie. Like they should do them on those, like DC did.
Because they're never going to make one shots like they did with Werewolf by Night.
I still haven't seen that. It pisses me off. But that means. Oh, I'm sorry, Dean. Which way you want to
go? The character Death shows up in. The first time I was exposed to it, it was in The Sandman, which is.
Yep.
And I know right now that guy is so on the outs, but that character had a great line in a story where she's coming to collect the soul of a guy, and the guy is just bitching and complaining about how he never got a fair shake and he shouldn't be dying when he is. And she tells him, you got the same thing everybody else got. You got a life. And that line has stuck with me, and they used it in the showcase. So Death. DC presents Death. I'm with you there.
Yeah.
It's DC. Seriously, you can't go wrong with DC.
Oh, you can. You can go very wrong. I'm a Marvel guy from way back, but
me too. Me too. Marvel's top tier. DC's second tier. But
Sam DC.
No, Marvel does it better. DC is just too dark and depressing most of the time. But
this was good.
That means I get started with the next matchup, and it's going to be number 125 ranked, The First Temptation of Christ, versus number 58 ranked, Fate/Stay Night, Heaven's Feel 2, Lost Butterfly. You gotta love these fucking anime names. I swear to God. And I'll start with Fate/Stay Night. I gave that 3.5 stars. It was easier to follow than the first part of it, but amazing graphics and a sex scene that was hot as shit. So, and I couldn't watch
any movie that has a sex scene you like.
Well, that was the original point of anime before it became big. It was just basically porn. But The First Temptation of Christ, I wanted to watch. I read the storyline and I really wanted to watch it. It was a Netflix movie. They banned it because in it, the first temptation of Christ, his first temptation is a man.
Oh wow!
And they also made him African American in the movie, which kind of lines up with where he was born. But still, I have no problem with that part. But his first temptation in the movie is a man. So Netflix banned it after religious groups freaking started protesting. And I really want to watch that movie because I want anything gets banned, I want to see because there's a reason you should see something that's banned. But so I really wanted to watch it, but because I couldn't, I got to vote for Fate/Stay Night, I guess. But I wanted to watch First Temptation of Christ, but it just never happened. And it's not going to happen probably ever. But
Well, it's banned, so of course not.
yeah. No Diddy. I agree. But Remington, which way you want to go?
Well, because there's a kid right next to me, I'm just gonna say this in like some very, very big words, but you had me at coitus scene, so I'm picking that one.
Big words indeed. But Fate say now you get the second vote. Which way you want to go, Dean? Dean?
Did he freeze?
Apparently. Yeah, he froze. Oh, there he goes.
There he goes. Nope.
Oh, there he goes. But yeah, honestly, while we're waiting for him to get back, look into the First Temptation of Christ. It's kind of like interesting to read all the stuff about it, like why they banned it. Like I guess it's such religious blasphemy, but it makes me want to watch it more personally. But well, Harley, which way you want to go while we're waiting for Dean to straighten out his internet?
The one that had the coitus scene.
Well, the First Temptation of Christ could have had one too. I don't know.
Well, we'll never know. I mean, unless we got one of those things to where you could watch movies from another country.
Oh, like Dean dropped, but we don't need him for this anyway because that's 3 votes for Fate Stay Night, so it's moving on.
There he goes.
Sorry, y'all were freezing up, and I wasn't sure if it was me or not. So
it was you.
It was you.
Just decided to take myself out.
Spicy waffle. We are good. Yes, that's what I mean. A VPN.
Be better, spicy waffle, like decent spicy waffle. But Dean, did you have any opinion on First Temptation of Christ versus Fate Stay Night?
Yes, I'm going to go with super secret option number 27 and vote for DC Showcase Death.
Like I said, we don't need Dean's vote in this one anyway. But that means the next matchup gets started off by Remington, and it's number 124 ranked Blind Spot versus number 57 ranked The Little Mermaid live.
Like the Blind Spot, the one with the black dude?
Yes.
Oh, that's hard. And The Little Mermaid live is on ABC.
With John Stamos as the chef, yes.
And they had Shaggy as the crab, right?
Shaggy was the crab, yep.
Oh man, I don't know. That's a weird matchup because normally I'm like a Little Mermaid fan, but I actually kind of like The Blind Side. As much as a lot of like people in my community, the African American community, make fun of it.
Blind Spot, not Blind Side.
Oh, Blind Spot. Oh, yeah, that's a little different. Yeah, I'm going Little Mermaid then. Sorry.
Especially having Shaggy as the crab.
Yeah. And, all the music, I'm big into musicals and stuff, My pickup line when I meet ladies is, do you know what me and the Little Mermaid have in common? We both want to be part of your world. So, I mean, it's kind of like,
that's a good pickup line. He was thinking he was talking about it's better where it's wetter. I already knew what he was thinking.
Oh, because I've used that joke so many times on podcasts before. But, Dean, which way you want to go?
I'm going to go with Little Mermaid. I am not usually a big fan of Disney's live presentations, but this one wasn't bad. It was kind of fun.
And Harley?
Little Mermaid.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't watch that again. I watched it when it was on live on TV back in the day when I had cable. But Blind Spot, I gave 2.5 stars. It's weird because you feel like it's supposed to be this African American man has the power to turn invisible, and he uses it for some creepy things. He uses it for some non-creepy things, but I expected the movie to have more of a superhero feel based on the description, and it did not have a superhero movie type feel. It was like a sad romance movie, if anything. and it was kind of boring throughout the whole fucking movie. I was kind of bored out of my
And
mind.
that's the one where the girl doesn't have her memory where she shows up.
I think so. I forget. I literally watched it back in June, so I kind of forget. But the hell is it? Yeah. Uh, actually, I don't know. It doesn't say if his fiance has a power or not, but he doesn't know how to use his power. So like his fiance will show up looking for him like at the apartment, and he'll be gone. Like he won't be in sight, and it's kind of like stupid. Like learn to control your powers. So yeah, I'll give it to Little Mermaid too. I have no problem with Little Mermaid sweeping the shit out of this. So I'll gladly give this one to Little Mermaid, and that means that part of the bracket, this first half of round one's over, and we can go into the second half of round one with some better movies, hopefully. And then get started off by Dean, and it's number 96 ranked Coma versus number 32 ranked Konosuba, God's Blessing on This Wonderful World, Legend of Crimson.
Yeah, they both stink. Coma.
And Harley?
Yep.
See, I didn't think they both stank. I thought Coma was like a really freaking interesting movie. That like an alternate world where you're in a comatose state, but you have powers based on what you did in life in this alternate world, and you have to battle like these figures made out of like this black liquid. It's like kind of
Just think, Jeremy. Your superpower would be a horn dog, and you'd have the superpower to ejaculate everywhere.
Actually, no. I'm in sales, so my power would probably be I'd probably be a fucking leader talking to people all day. But you know, I guarantee. But I gave Coma 4. I gave Coma 4 stars.
You could almost have that same power if you were Mr. Fantastic.
I know, right? But Konosuba, I gave 3 stars. It was decent. It was a decent anime with good animation. Characters are a bit stupid acting the whole movie, but the storyline's pretty decent, and the transgender chimera demon was funny as shit. Like, guys, I'm definitely feeling something poking against my back. Like, fucking had me dying laughing. Like, I actually enjoyed the shit out of that movie because that character was funny. But I gotta give it to Coma. I love that. That movie was really well done. That should be a lot higher than 96 ranked for that year in my mind for fantasy movies alone. But Remington, which way you want to go?
I'm gonna go with Coma. From what you said about it, it sounds cool, and I would watch it. You know,
it was on Prime when I watched it for free. It's and actually it's funny because I came home like the next day and my wife was watching it and she's like, "Oh, it was just recommended to me." I'm like, "Goddamn AI!" But Harley gets to start with the next one, and it's going to be number 95 ranked, The Night of Shadows, Between Yin and Yang, versus number 31 ranked, Love, Death, and Robots, The Witness.
Let's go with The Night of Shadows. Ying.
Yeah. I get Night of Shadows. I gave 3.5 stars. It was a Chinese language movie, so I would have preferred a dub version, but there wasn't one. Jackie Chan was in it though, so that made it acceptable. And the demons were cool, but the dialogue was definitely lacking, I thought. And Love, Death, and Robots, The Witness, I thought it was a weird one, but there was some decent nudity in it. Because I mean, it's all about a woman seeing a murder and then trying to escape through the streets so the murderer doesn't kill her. So it was all right, but I gotta give it to Night of Shadows. It was Jackie Chan, and it was a fun movie with Jackie Chan. So, and I actually just made a Jackie Chan bracket for this podcast. So, it's multiple parts, but a lot of his Asian movies. But which way you want to go, Remington?
You said Love, Death, and Robots, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. You know, that's probably the one I've seen the most of, so I'm gonna go with that.
And Dean?
Night of Shadows.
It was a fun movie. Jackie Chan being a demon hunter is a cool thing, but
I love Jackie Chan, but it's that's gonna be something on my watch list.
but that means that I get to start the next one. Oof. And it's going to be number 94 ranked Red Shoes and the Seven Dwarfs versus number 30 ranked Love, Death, and Robots Suits, which I gave Red Shoes and the Seven Dwarfs 4 stars. It was like almost like a Shrek-like movie. It was a funny retelling of a lot of fairy tales thrown into one story. Good morals overall of looking beyond physical beauty for inner beauty, which I love that message. And the Wood Bunny and bears were awesome and hilarious, I thought, in it. But Love, Death, and Robots Suits, I gave 4.5 stars, and it was an awesome storyline I'd like to see more of, I said, because it's a community of farmers using their homemade mech suits to defend themselves against alien invasion. So I gotta go with Love, Death, and Robots. Even though I loved Red Shoes and the Seven Dwarfs, I thought it was a really good movie. I gotta give this one to Love, Death, and Robots by 0.5 star because the idea of like just farmers defending their community like by building huge mecha suits. It's almost like Avatar, but like opposite storyline. So, but which way you want to go, Remington?
Love, Death, and Robots. As charming as Red Shoes and the Seven Dwarfs looks, it doesn't come to the quality of Love, Death, and Robots. So
it's kind of Red Shoes is kind of funny because it's the whole beginning of it is all the princes of like famous fairy tales. Their vanity gets them turned into these ugly ass little goblins. So that made me laugh.
Almost something like Beauty and the Beast kind of thing.
Kind of, but like they get turned into like these goblin things that no one thinks is cute, and even though they're heroes, they're just like dicks. But
I get you.
Dean, which way you want to go?
I'm gonna go with Red Shoes.
And Harley?
Red Shoes. Just for the concept of the story behind it.
Yeah, the inner beauty storyline really got to me because
it's not even that. Like today, I had to go off on someone on TikTok because my friends posted a video on there. She's a bigger girl, love her to death. No, you don't know her. And the guy called her a hippo. And so I went off and I was like, that's not okay. And he's like, why not? It might teach her to do better about herself. I was like, what if she's happy with how she looks now?
Some people that don't matter, but as much as I disagree with it, but some people don't matter. But heads or tails for Red Shoes, Harley?
I'm going to go with heads again because I could sure use some heads.
And you'll get your heads tonight, apparently, as many times as you please. Not from your husband, Lord knows, but still.
You mean ex-husband?
Oh, yeah, you fought for that. Yay. But, fuck him. But, that means that Remington's just start off this next one. Oh, this is a good matchup. And it's going to be number 93 ranked Alpha versus number 29 ranked Wonder Park.
Wonder Park. I think I've heard of Wonder Park.
I'm sure you did. When it came out, it was huge. And then it bombed at the box office and didn't get as big because it's not Disney, it's not DreamWorks, so it kind of just bombed.
It's got Kenan Thompson and stuff. It's got a good
cast.
It's
a Nickelodeon movie, yeah.
That's probably why I heard of it. It's on Netflix and stuff, so
it wasn't. I mean, maybe now, but Alpha, yeah.
Alpha.
Which I couldn't watch. I couldn't even watch Alpha. It's not available anywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
It's got a good rating. And I kind of have like a soft spot for these kind of like adventure movies and stuff. So I'm gonna go with Alpha. I like the poster with the wolf and stuff, and that looks like something I would watch. So I'm gonna go with Alpha.
And Dean?
I'm gonna go with Wonder Park. It surprised me that I enjoyed it, but it reminded me of this novel I read years ago called Dream Park, but it was played for laughs rather than straight drama. So,
yeah, Harley, which way you want to go?
Wonder Park.
Yeah, I like I said, I didn't get to see Alpha. It seemed interesting, the storyline from what I read, but I didn't get to see it. There was one of like 3 movies in this I couldn't see. Wonder Park. I watched it with my kids like back in 2019 when I was still like not living with my wife at the time. Like when we were still just dating, and I kind of like left the room a bunch of times and didn't really watch the whole movie. I watched this movie first thing in the morning one day, like when my baby was sleeping on me, and my God, I was fucking crying during this movie, like full out bawling my eyes out, because it's about a mom and a daughter who build this imaginary theme park together with like her stuffed animals, and then the mom gets cancer, and like the park dies and becomes evil because like the daughter stops caring about it because her mom's not there anymore, and it's all about like her ending up in the park somehow. Can't explain that part, but she ends up in the park and like they have to teach her to care about things again. Like by the end of it, I was crying my fucking eyes out, and I was like, "Oh my God, why do movies like this make me cry nowadays?" 20 years ago, I wouldn't have been crying at this at all. I thought was stupid. Having kids fucks you up for life. But Wonder Park's a fucking amazing movie, so I gotta give it to Wonder Park. And Kenan Thompson is fucking great in it, as always, because it's Kenan Thompson. I fucking love him. But I haven't seen Good Burger 2 yet, so I can't comment on that. But still,
Good Burger 2 is one of my favorites.
It's shit. The first one was so much better.
You were a lot young. You were a kid when the first one came out. That's why you were a kid when the first one came out.
Listen, I have a 6-year-old here, and he loves Good Burger 2.
I gotta watch it, but my wife watched it. She said it wasn't that great, but she also is not cold-hearted now, so who knows? but that means that Dean gets started the next one. Oh, I fucking hate this matchup. Number 92 ranked Dancing Mary versus number 28 ranked Lady and the Tramp, the live-action version.
God, I hate to come off as being a huge fan of Disney, but Lady and the Tramp.
Walt Disney is somewhere getting a boner in his freezer. People love my stuff. But as he sits in his freezer waiting for the Nazis to come back.
One of the most pervy mans ever.
But
all the hidden innuendos in every one of his movies.
Well, yeah, it's gotta be. If you're gonna make adults watch this shit, make it interesting for them. I agree with that. But Harley, which way you want to go?
Lady and the Tramp. That's one of my favorite Disney movies.
Let's see. I did watch Dancing Mary. I gave Dancing Mary 4 stars. It's a really good storyline about like ghostly redemption and dealing with the afterlife. I would love to see an actual English version of it. I'd love to see them redo it for America, but it was a really good movie still, even though in Japanese movies, the police officers always piss me off because they act so stupid. So it's a common thing in Japanese movies, in horror movies, and every kind of movie they do. It pisses me off how police officers act. But still, it was a good movie about like about an abandoned building that's like they're trying to tear down, but the architect like sees the ghost of a woman who died there, and he wants to solve the mystery of what happened to her. So it's a really good movie about that. But I gotta give it to Lady and the Tramp though, because I never liked Lady and the Tramp until I watched the live action version. Because I fucking cried during the live action version. I feel so bad for that dog at the end when he gets hit by the fucking wagon. Like I felt so bad. Like it's because they look realistic. When they're cartoons, I don't give a fuck because they're cartoons. But it looked realistic in this one, so I was like, "Oh, poor puppy. I just want to hug you." But which way you want to go, Remington?
I'm gonna go Lady and the Tramp. It's probably the better ones of the live action remake, so I'm gonna go with that.
It is.
Yeah, I didn't think it was bad.
And I can relate to telling a dog to shut the fuck up when you have a baby. So I can relate to that. But next matchup's gonna get started off by Harley if she's there not eating.
I wasn't eating, thank you very much. I went to get my charger cord.
But excuses. But it's number 91 ranked Rascal Does Not Dream of a Dreaming Girl. Going against number 27 ranked The Mortuary Collection.
The Mortuary Collection.
See, here's the thing. I watched both these. Rascal was an interesting time travel, time loop movie, and I wish there was a dub version because I hate subtitles. But I gave it 3.5 stars. I thought it was really well done. I thought it was fun. The Mortuary Collection, I gave 2.5 stars. And what did I say about it? Oh yeah, I thought it was a decent anthology of horror tales, but they're all mediocre horror tales. It's trying to be, what's that movie I'm thinking of? It just came out in 2019 too, actually. I read the book when I was a kid. What the fuck's it called? Oh, fuck, I forget what it's called, but there's a horror movie that came out in 2019 that's all, it was a book of horror stories I read when I was a kid, and then like I watched it in theaters too, and it was really good. Scary Stories Tell in the Dark. Like, it reminded me of that, but with stupid ass horror stories compared to that. And, I mean, the twists at the end of it kind of make up for it, but as slight reward. But you had to sit through all of it to get to that point. So I'm gonna give it to Rascal. I like that movie a little bit better. But which way you want to go, Remington?
I'm gonna go Rascal.
And Dean.
Jeremy, I have a theory that you should not be allowed to watch movies ever. Your taste in movies is pretty much shit. You don't like the Princess Bride. That being said, I'm going to go with the Mortuary Collection because in my mind, it took the whole damn bracket. 5 stars for that. I enjoyed the hell out of it. Clancy Brown made that movie.
Clancy Brown made that movie.
The fact that he doesn't like Princess Bride or
you can't even think of it, so there you go. You can't think of it, so there you go. Spaceballs is what you're trying to think of.
Yes, Spaceballs. My brain went.
But yeah, your mind's full of balls. But and I actually like Princess Bride until it gets to the point where Andre the Giant's on the ground scene, then I get bored with it. Princess Bride is great for Andre the Giant and for the Inconceivable guy. Those two characters make the movie. After they die, the movie's stupid. But
you just don't have any taste in movies at all.
And the only time there should be a 6-fingered man is in porn. I say it all the time. I'll say it again. But so Dean, heads or tails for Mortuary?
I'm going to go with heads.
Only Harley gets heads. Everybody else always gets the opposite. And that means Rascal moves on.
Because Harley's awesome like that.
No, because Harley needs head, and the universe knows it. But and Dean, no, it's not the best movie. It's not the best movie in the bracket because it's ranked number 27. The rank
of the ones I got to watch, Mortuary Collection is easily the best. If only for the story where the guy has a kid. And that's why you don't like it, because there's a scene where a guy's dick explodes. And that offends you.
Oh, no. That made me laugh. But, and kind of shrieking horror. But, and actually, just we're probably not going to get to it for years and years and years. You know what the number 1 ranked movie for fantasy movies this year was? Avengers Endgame. Nothing's beating that, so. Nothing's beating Avengers Endgame. But, or possibly Batman versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which is also on this bracket at one point. But, so Rascal Is Not Dreaming, Dreaming Girl moves on.
Oh, damn it, I dropped popcorn.
If it's down your shirt, I'll get it. But, the next matchup gets started off by me. And it's going to be number 90 ranked Siberia versus number 26 ranked Float. And Float, I didn't watch because it's one of those stupid Pixar animated shorts before the movies, and I'm good at watching a thing about a baby floating. Like, I'm good on that. I don't want to waste my time. Siberia, I gave 3.5 stars. It was one of the strangest, most boring movies I've ever fucking seen. The only exception was a few nudity scenes that make it worth watching, but it's Willem Dafoe. And he likes to make the strangest movies possible, always, unless he's in a Spider-Man movie. So, I will give it to William Dafoe for him. And because it's a fucking weird movie, and I like weird. So, Willem Dafoe gets it for all those How I Met Your Mother fans. But Remington, which way you want to go?
I'm gonna go with Float. I like Pixar, and they always do a good job. So I enjoyed when I saw Float, so I'm gonna go that way.
And Dean?
I'm gonna go with Float.
I'm telling you, if you haven't seen Siberia, it's worth a watch. Willem Dafoe owns like a bar up in Siberia, and the only people that stop by it are like freaking natives that are like going through and like trading routes. And like there's some weird ass sex scenes with him in it and everything. It's just he goes into this cave and it's like all like horror shit. It's like fucking a weird ass movie, but it kept me watching. I didn't fall asleep in that one for fucking sure. But Harley, which way you want to go? Subgagging.
I'm going with Float.
Yeah, and a Pixar short beats out the weirdest movie I've ever seen. How dare? Oh, that's okay. Because the last matchup in this round gets started off. The last matchup in round one gets started off by Remington, and it's going to be number 89 ranked White Snake versus number 25 ranked A Christmas Carol.
What was the first one again?
White Snake.
White Snake.
And this is Disney's A Christmas Carol, right?
FX's.
Oh, I don't think I've seen the FX one. I've seen the Disney one.
It's okay. I'll get to what I think.
Well, I like A Christmas Carol, the story, and with Whitesnake looking so beautiful, I don't know if it's gonna beat the story of A Christmas Carol. It's kind of like a classic. I watch it every Christmas.
It did to me. It did to me for this version of it, but yeah, it's not Jim Carrey's Christmas Carol.
Oh, okay. Well, I still like it. I still like the story of A Christmas Carol. You know, it's classic. So I'm gonna go with that.
And which way you want to go, Dean?
I'm a fan of Charles Dickens, and I love A Christmas Carol, so A Christmas Carol. Also,
And
I have
Harley?
taste in movies, unlike you.
Well, Jeremy's probably going to pick White Snake because he thinks that they named that movie after him. But I'm going with Christmas Carol.
One, if it was after me, it would have been called White Anaconda, not White Snake. But two, I actually gave White Snake 4.5 stars. It's a freaking awesome animated movie based on a legendary Japanese myth, and the animation was clean, very well done. The storyline was really fun and keeps you entertained. And there's actually 2 sequels to it I want to watch still. And it's all about these sisters that get tempted by evil sorcerers to like be able to become like these huge snakes and shit and like dragons almost. Like it's fun.
Yeah, I see the poster. It looks pretty cool, but
it was my son's a huge anime fan. He watched part of it with me, and he actually was really into it for a minute. So when it comes to anime, I go
Christmas Carol being such a classic, you know, it's really hard.
I gave A Christmas Carol 3 stars. I didn't give a review even. I just gave it 3 stars. I watched that when it first came out back in 2019 on FX, and it wasn't I've seen the Muppet version is better, and the Jim Carrey version is better. So I don't need to see
like
any
the
other
Mickey
versions.
Mouse version myself.
That's a fun one too. I'm not gonna lie. I like the Mickey Mouse version as well. But
I like the Bill Murray version.
Oh, Scrooge is amazing, but I don't consider it a traditional version of Christmas Carol. It has its own spin.
It's the Christmas Carol. It's just been translated for the modern times, but it's absolutely a Christmas Carol.
I liked it. I mean, it's Bill Murray. There's rarely anything he does I don't like. But
and by the way, they did make a movie about you, Jeremy. It's called Lair of the White Worm.
I've seen that movie. It was in our 1980s monster movies bracket. And fuck you. But I have seen that movie. I was actually excited because someone actually mentioned that movie. I never hear anyone talk about that movie. Like it was actually a halfway decent movie. It wasn't great, but that means that Dean gets star off round 2, and it's going to be Inhuman Kiss versus Jurassic Thunder.
You know what? A T-Rex with chain guns on its shoulder beats Inhuman Kiss. So Jurassic Thunder. The good movie has already been knocked out of this bracket, so I really don't care at this point.
Don't pull an Amanda and get all pissy. But
Don't compare him to her at
he's,
all, ever.
he's acting like her. So
No, he is
but,
not. I will mute you if you compare him to her again.
and I had the power to unmute myself because I have
I
control
will.
of this as
I
well.
will eject you.
You can't do that. But I can get right back in. But Harley, which way you want to
go? The dinosaur one.
Around so fast. I'm gonna do Human Kiss because it was a better movie than Jurassic Thunder. Jurassic Thunder was just horrible. But which way you want to go there, Remington?
I mean, as a dinosaur fan, you know which way I'm going. Jurassic Thunder all the way.
If you're a dinosaur fan, don't watch that movie. That's my advice. But because there's literally one dinosaur.
Don't take his advice for any movie because
movies anyway. If you don't take my advice in that movie, you're gonna regret that. Trust me. That's an hour and a half of your life you're not getting back. But trust me, I spent an hour and a half of my life in that movie and I regret it. But
as I roll my eyes.
Literally, if Donald Trump is the best part of a movie, that should tell you something. And it's not Home Alone 2, so it's not that situation. And he's not the best part of that movie. So he's just an interesting part. But that means the next matchup is going to get started off by Harley. And it's Cats versus Demon Squad.
Cats.
Yeah, Cats wasn't that great, but it doesn't take much to beat Demon Squad. That's for fucking sure. I could have made that fucking movie better. But which way you want to go, Remington?
Cats.
And Cats is moving on. And Dean, which way would you have gone?
I would have gone Demon Squad. Cats has Idris Elba, and it still fucking sucks. That's how bad that movie is.
You have you actually watched Demon Squad?
I don't care. Yes, I have. And guess what? To beat Cats to death. I hate that movie. Oh my God, do I hate that movie?
Wait a minute. Is it because your daughter watches it constantly or something like that?
No. It's because I spent most of the time watching it going, what sort of pretentious bullshit is this?
Yeah, I mean, I thought, as someone who never saw the musical, I thought the songs would be a lot better. But with how high rated it is. But I think it's...
you got Dame Judi Dench at the end going, are you surprised? Well, it's a movie about cats. You're not supposed to understand. You know what? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck your movie. Fuck everything about this. Bye.
And that means, with Cats moving on, that I get start the next matchup. And Three Bears Christmas versus DC Showcase Death. And yeah, I gotta give to DC. Three Bears was a fun, trippy movie, but I gotta give to DC. That was a beautiful short they did, like 20-minute short, whatever the hell it was. That I had to watch on YouTube in 5 parts because HBO Max didn't have it. But which way you want to go, Remington?
What's the second one?
Three Bears Christmas versus DC Showcase Death.
I'm gonna go with DC Showcase. I like DC. That's the one I've seen. I like it.
And Dean?
Gonna go with Death.
Which means Death is moving on, but Harley, which way would you have gone?
Death.
Death sweeps its way into the quarterfinals. And the last matchup in this part of round 2 is going to be started off by Remington, and it's Fate/Stay Night Heaven's Feel 2 Lost Butterfly versus The Little Mermaid Live.
Little Mermaid Live, I'm a big Disney fan, so I'm always going to go with that,
And Dean?
Little Mermaid Live.
And Harley?
Little Mermaid Live.
Yeah, what did I say about Fate again? Do I want to give us a sweep or not? Yeah.
The only thing I didn't like about Little Mermaid Live was the crab never broke into Mr. Bombastic. Because if you got Shaggy, he better at some point.
I'll give a vote to Fate/Stay Night. It was a decent movie. But and I don't want to die in a sweep to Little Mermaid. So live. If it was the original Little Mermaid, that'd be a different story. But
It was
I did.
Shaggy, so you.
I'm voting for. I would vote for John Stamos. Thank you. But I fucking love John Stamos. But I grew up on Full House. God damn it. But which I watched for John Stamos and Dave Coulier. But all the other characters didn't get good to Fuller House. Well, yeah, even Bob Saget was better.
A very cool guy. I like him a lot.
And he had a whole song written down by Alanis Morissette. So come on now.
No, he didn't. That is an urban legend. They dated again after they broke up. They were they're still friends.
I don't know. I love that reel. Someone someone pretending to be him when he hears that song for the first time. Like that shit makes me laugh every time. When she gets to the fucking who else will go down on you, the theater part, and the person's like, "Oh, cut it out!" Like it fucking makes me die laughing. But the other side of round two, we'll get started off by Dean. Yeah, and it's gonna be Coma versus the Night of Shadows between Yin and Yang.
Yeah, they both stink.
That's simply not true.
Coma it is.
That's absolutely not true. But Harley, which way you want to go?
The Night of the Shadows.
And I got to see my vote. I could go for either of these, so I got to see what the hell I actually ranked them. Oh, wait, they'd be the top. For 3.5. All right, yeah. I got to give it to Coma because I gave it a 1.5 more because Coma was a really good movie. I enjoyed that. Honestly, to me, might have been the movie that saved this whole part of the bracket. It was a really good movie. It surprised me. I didn't think it was gonna be good based on what I read about it, but then I watched it. I was like, holy shit! I'm like, this is actually entertaining. But Remington, which way you want to go?
I'm gonna go Coma.
Which means Coma is moving on. And Harley, you start off the next one. Oof. This is a hard one. It's Red Shoes and the Seven Dwarfs versus Wonder Park.
Red Shoes and the Seven Dwarfs.
All right, who's got all the background noise?
Oh, that's me. Sorry.
Ah, there it is. I gotta give it to
there. So just.
I know. I'm not. For the recording, it makes it better. Thank you. It's nothing against the kid. I get that. Trust me. There's a reason I'm on the front porch freezing my ass off. But I gotta give it to Wonder Park. That movie made me. Red Shoes was a fun fucking movie, but it also was too much like Shrek trying to rip off other fairy tales. So I gotta give it to Wonder Park because it was original and it fucking made me tear up. And it's Nickelodeon. I love anything Nickelodeon. So Wonder Park gets my vote. But Remington, which way you want to go?
I'm gonna go Wonder Park. You know, it's got Kenan Thompson, so that's always a win for me.
And the storyline was actually decent. But which way you want to go, Dean?
Red Dwarf and the Seven Shoes.
You fucked up the title, so I feel like I shouldn't give it to you. But heads or tails for that, Dean?
You might as well go tails.
Just call me. Just me Snow. Head all the way.
See, I told you to go tails because I'm the only one who gets the heads.
Everybody else gets the tail. Yeah. Wonder Park moves on, though. And the next matchup gets started off by me. And, fuck. Well, it's going to be Lady and the Tramp versus Rascals Not Dreaming for Dreaming Girl. And, yeah, I got to give it to Lady and the Tramp because that was the second time I watched the live action of that, and I fucking loved it. So, got to give it to that. And I tried to get my baby to watch it, but she didn't want to watch it, really. She's too young to get shit. She didn't care about the dogs, even though I was like, they're dogs! But whatever. Even though on Christmas Day, she was letting a dog eat off her roll and then biting her after the dog ate some of it. And I was like, that's just...
Yeah, but when we watched these originally, she was a lot younger, too.
She still didn't give a shit, I don't think. But if it's not Miss Rachel or Wiggles or what's the other one? Or Mecha Brothers, then she doesn't give a shit. But trust me, she got her Sesame Street toys on Christmas. She didn't give a shit about opening the gifts, but she got the toys, and she saw me open it and put it in front of her. She almost trampled me to get to the Sesame Street toys. So, literally. But Remington, which way do you want to go?
Street's a win.
Now I know what to send her.
I'm gonna go with Lady and the Tramp. I like Disney. I'm a huge Disney fan, so it's always a classic story.
And it teaches the uppity bitch of a dog to go down to the street dog. So yeah. But which way you want to go, Dean?
You ever seen Fanboys?
I actually haven't. And people were surprised by that, but I actually have never seen it. I always want to.
Yet more proof that you know nothing about movies. I'm going to go with Lady and the Tramp.
I always want to see it because I know Kevin Smith's in it.
Yes, Kevin Smith has a very small part playing a guy who's pimping Jason Mewes.
And that's why I want to see it, because I know about that scene because he's talked about it on podcasts 1,000 times. But, and I actually, did I see that? It came out like 2005, 2006, didn't it?
2009.
Okay, no, I definitely didn't see it. I was in college then. I didn't watch shit in college besides wrestling. So.
And Seth Rogen is in it. God.
No,
has a bit part in it.
I was too busy drinking 2009.
What movie?
Movies. Fanboys.
What?
You've never seen Fanboys?
I don't think I have. I might have.
Oh my god! You need to watch it if you haven't.
Yeah, it is what it is. But there's a lot of movies I need to watch I haven't watched. Trust me. That's why I make these brackets, because I like being exposed to things I should have been exposed to years ago, but I wasn't. I went through a whole lot of my life focusing more on TV shows than movies. But which way do you want to go, Harley?
Lady and the Tramp.
Which means Lady and the Tramp does sweep its way in. And the next matchup is going to start off by Remington, and it's going to be Float versus the Christmas Carol. It's our final matchup in round 2.
I'm going to do Christmas Carol. Let's give me my final answer.
And Dean.
Christmas Carol.
And Harley.
Christmas Carol.
And yeah, I'm gonna vote for Christmas Carol too. It's because it's not short. Float is like a fucking 2 or 3 minutes short. I'm not gonna vote for it. I don't care if it is Pixar. I really don't. The only 2 or 3 minutes short I ever would vote for is the one where Deadpool short before the Logan movie. That's the only one I ever would vote for because it's funny as fuck.
Inside Out had a cute short.
I didn't see Inside Out 1 in theaters, so I didn't see it. But I saw Inside Out 2 in theaters. But
the new SpongeBob movie had a good Ninja Turtle short.
I refuse to ever watch SpongeBob ever. I hate that fucking show with a passion.
I had to watch it because of the Ninja Turtle short, man. I love Ninja Turtles.
I mean, I do too. My older daughter is huge into Ninja Turtles, but yeah, I have power of that too, you bitch. But that means the quarterfinals are going to get started off by Dean, and it's going to be Jurassic Thunder versus Cat for the first matchup.
Jurassic Thunder all the way. Jurassic Thunder, please step on the cats and kill them all.
Harley?
Jurassic Thunder.
Yeah. I gotta give a vote to Cats. It's better than Jurassic Thunder. I vote for what's more watchable in my mind. So
I hate to say it, I'm going Jurassic Thunder.
Jesus Christ. That literally is the worst movie ever made. Like the freaking graphics are so bad. But whatever.
Listen, I'm okay as long as it's got dinosaurs.
It has one dinosaur.
That's enough for me.
Harley, I will walk the fuck away from this and just end it now. Watch it. Want to keep pissing me off?
No.
But yeah, that's what I thought. But Harley gets to start this one. And it's going to be DC Showcase Death versus Little Mermaid Live.
Little Mermaid Live.
Yeah. Nope. I will give it to Death. I will give it to DC over Disney any day of the fucking week. Unless it's Marvel. Disney, then that's different. But for fucking regular Disney, DC could take it over any day. But
Joker, somehow I feel like you're going to lose this one.
I do too. But if I didn't fight losing battles, I wouldn't be where I'm in life. But which way you want to go, Remington?
Little Mermaid. Sorry.
Dude, it's Little Mermaid. I'm not gonna get mad at you. And Dean?
I'm gonna go with Death because I like the character better.
And
that's not really fair. If I look at it objectively, Little Mermaid's the better film, but that particular version, something about it speak.
Think about it, though. Little Mermaid is about a princess that wants to go up to Earth and basically be another stupid Earth whore. That's the way I look at Little Mermaid. Stay in the ocean, be a fucking princess. Enjoy it. Eat lobster. Fuck.
Sea whores, I'm in.
I mean, yeah, but I wouldn't want to be a whore. I want to be with the whore. There's a difference.
Look, man. And with that description, you're also pissing on the movie Splash, and I will not hear about that. Okay, so stop.
You're gonna get mad. I've never seen Splash, so.
And for the same reason you had said the other movie, it's got John Stamos in it.
I mean, yeah, okay. Well, that's what's about Little Mermaid, yeah. But does Splash have Little Mermaid? Okay, I know what you're talking about there, but
no, Little Mermaid has John Stamos.
Oh, I know. That's the only reason I watched it is because it had John Stamos in it. But which way you want to go for Death? Heads or tails, Remington?
Let's go tails.
Remington voted for Little Mermaid.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm Dean. I'm sorry, Dean. It's been a long day.
Like I said, man, call me Al Snow. Heads up.
I didn't hear you the first time because he actually
got head.
What does everybody want?
Head. I miss those days of WWE. I really do. But that means the other side, the quarterfinals, are going to get started off. The other side of the quarterfinals are going to get started off by me. And it's going to be Coma versus Wonder Park. Fuck. Coma's for. It's got to be Wonder Park. Wonder Park made me tear up like a little bitch. So I got to give it to Wonder Park. It was a cute fucking movie. But which way do you want to go, Remington?
What was the other option other than Wonder Park?
Coma.
I'm going to go Wonder Park.
And Dean?
Wonder Park, somebody's got to stand up for Keenan.
We all voted for it. And Harley, which way you want to go? You know Wonder Park's moving on.
Wonder Park.
Oh, a sweep in. And that means the final matchup in the quarterfinals is going to get started off by Remington, and it's Lady and the Tramp versus the Christmas Carol.
I'm doing Lady and the Tramp.
And Dean?
Christmas Carol.
And Harley?
Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah, I gave that a big fat yep. So, Lady and the Tramp is moving on, which means the fucking semifinals are going to suck. But that means the semifinals can get started. And the first one's going to start off by Dean, and it's Jurassic Thunder versus DC Showcase Death.
Got to go with Death, like the character.
And Harley, which way are you going to go?
Death.
Yeah, I got to go with Death as well, which means Death is taking it, and we finally knocked Jurassic Thunder out of this fucking thing. Thank the fucking Lord. But Remington, which way you want to go?
I'm going to go Death.
Sweeps its way into the finals. There you go. And that means the other side gets started off by Harley, and it's Wonder Park versus Lady and the Tramp.
Lady and the Tramp.
I gotta give it to Wonder Park. I think that's a cuter movie. But which way you want to go, Remington?
Lady and the Tramp.
And Dean?
Who let the dogs out? Must have been me because I'm going with Lady and the Tramp.
And I knew that was a losing battle, but I fought it anyway. And that means the finals are going to get started off by, me. And it's going to be DC Showcase Death versus Lady and the Tramp. And I can't vote for a short like Death over Lady and the Tramp. I just can't, in all good conscience. So yeah, but Remington, which way you want to go?
What was the second one? I know you got Lady and the Tramp and
DC Showcase Death.
I'm going Lady and the Tramp. I love Lady and the Tramp. It's classic.
And which way you want to go, Dean?
I'm going to go with Death. I know it's not going to win, but I'm going to go with it. Y'all killed my mortuary chronicles.
Well, you don't know that yet, because Harley, which way you want to go?
Lady and the Tramp.
Mortuary collection, but yes. Which means Lady and the Tramp does win the first part of this, and if we ever get to the second part, we'll face the winner of that. But that means that this bracket is officially over, and it is time to pick who's picking the next one. So let's spin the wheel and see who it is. Whoever will pick the bracket, we're doing like, is it not showing up?
There it is.
Oh, there we go. Oh. Oh shit! Harley won it. Which means Harley gets to pick the next bracket that we'll do in whenever we can get through 32 movies. So it could be a while because it takes me a long time to get through.
Sometime next year, at the end of the year.
Nah, we'll aim for April, May, hopefully. But we'll aim for it. Doesn't mean because I am all caught up. I'm caught up as I'm gonna get in the horror movies for my other bracket, so I have something to start with now finally. But Harley, Mike's passed back to you. Take us out.
Okay, guys. Dean, you want to tell them where they can find you?
Sure. You can find my book on Amazon, Map of Hollows, or you can find us on the Darkcast Network or any place you podcasts at Family Plot Podcast.
Okay, and you want to tell them where they can find you?
You can find me at the Nerd Talk Podcast on YouTube, Facebook, Spotify. You can find all of the episodes. You can also find my books, Galactic Guardians and The Eternal Flame, in stores at your local Walmart, Amazon, and Barnes & Noble.
Okay, guys. Well, if you've watched our show before, you know where you can find me and King Joker and all of our other channels that he and I have. And we will be back again in 2 weeks. 2 weeks? Yeah. For one of our other brackets. And next week we'll be here for one of King Joker's brackets. So we will see you guys then.
Yeah, somewhere we're doing cartoon theme songs. I don't know.
I think that's next week.
I want in for that one. I want in for that one.
All right, I'll shoot you. I'll add you to the group chat for that because that's a 6-part one. So I'll add you to the group chat to make it easier.
I'm up to date with almost every cartoon theme song. You got me there.
I'll still add you to the group chat. It just makes it easier for links and all that.
Yeah, that is on Saturday. Next Saturday.
Next Saturday at 6 p.m. East, as of right now. So.
Okay, guys, we will see you then. Bye.